Yeah, I'll react to that. Sure.
Yeah, it better be a damn lion.
Hi, I'm Siobhan Thompson, and this is Anglophenia.
Sorry, I just think never mind. If you're going to have a national animal, then okay.
Now, I don't want to sound controversial or anything, but I love cute animals. I love them. But
Same.
there's a bunch of British wildlife that doesn't exist in the US, probably because they never figured out how to get across that pesky little ocean. So, here are 7 native British species that you don't have in America, but shh, they startle easily. Hedgehogs. You know these little guys. Oh, they're so cute. They're about the size of a
I was about to say my neighbor had one, but I found the own flaw in my statement. Okay.
soft hedgehogs. You know these little guys. Oh, they're so cute.
That was
They're
a
about the size of
chinchilla.
a softball, and if you're very lucky, you'll see them snuffling about at night looking for insects. Their spines aren't poisonous or barbed, so you can pick them up if you're very careful, but I wouldn't because they have fleas, and also they're wild animals, so don't do that. Also, if you paint them blue and roll them down a hill, they'll collect gold coins for you very fast. True story. Robins.
Get it.
Look, I know you think that you have robins, but
The robin is my favorite bird. You're telling me it's not natural around here? Is it my favorite bird? I love blue jays. No, robins are awesome. Because robins only eat worms. They don't eat bird food. Yes, I know this. Don't ask why.
you don't. What you have just looks like a robin, but American robins were named after these little pals because they have the same coloring. Robins are a common garden bird that love to
Okay, the American robin is way better. I don't feel bad anymore.
sing. They're around all year, but are
I'm
particularly
in an annoying
associated
mood.
with
I'm
Christmas,
sorry if
probably
I'm
because
extra
their colors pop against the
douchey,
snowy
you know?
background. Basically, every other Christmas card that you get looks something like this.
Now.
Pine martens. Pine martens are rare, tree-dwelling mammals that are mainly found in the forests of Scotland. They look like something like a cross
Weasel.
between a cat and a squirrel, and are in the same family as weasels and badgers. They have brown fur, big bushy tails, and you should see them eat a pine cone. Oh, it's adorable. They're incredibly reclusive creatures, and you can normally only tell if they live in a particular habitat.
That's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. I mean, it's like the cross between a fox and a wolf. And a ferret?
By finding their scat, poo. There's actually people that do this as a hobby because, well, what can I say? We're a nature-loving country. Slow worms. Slow worms look like tiny little snakes, but they're actually a type of lizard. They have vestigial arm and leg bones inside
Sorry. I said I don't judge, and then I judged the crap out of them.
their bodies, and if they're attacked, their tails fall off. They're beloved by gardeners because they're great at pest
I
control.
don't judge. Look how ugly that. I'm sorry.
They're actually slow worms. Slow worms look like tiny little snakes, but they're actually a type of lizard. They have vestigial arm and leg bones inside their bodies, and if they're attacked, their tails fall off. They're beloved by gardeners because they're great at pest control, and also by me because
Wait, so where does their tail end? Like, that's not its tail, but that was?
they're beloved by gardeners because they're great at pest control, and also by me because I think they're cool. They mostly hide under rocks, and my sister and I used to spend hours looking for them when we were kids, which I guess is just how you find entertainment if you grew up in the 17th century, as I did. Roe deer. Roe deer are pretty small as deer go.
how
They're
big
about
were
2 feet high to the shoulder.
No, the snake thing. This worm.
Roe deer are pretty small as deer go. They're about 2 feet high to the shoulder and weigh about the same as a biggish dog. They live in the woods and are pretty common in rural areas. You'll often see them startled by headlights on the road at night. In the original Bambi book, Bambi and his family were all roe deer, but Disney changed them to white-tailed deer because Americans were more familiar with them.
I was gonna say, but what about Bambi's white spots and everything?
Because clearly they look so different. Blue tits. These little blue and yellow birds
Sorry.
are also common garden visitors. They're legendary nuisances to British milkmen, pecking through the tops of milk bottles to steal drinks. There's a wide variety in the family of tits. There's long-tailed tits, crested tits, great tits. Why are you giggling?
Low-hanging fruit. I'm not taking it.
Long-tailed tits, crested tits, great tits. Why are you giggling? Red squirrels. Red squirrels have decreased dramatically over the past 100
Squirrels,
years,
what the hell?
mostly because of the introduction of the bigger, more aggressive American gray squirrel.
Gray squirrels,
Honestly, that's
yes. Those are all around here. I love them.
cultural colonialism for you. The most famous fictional red squirrel is, of course, Squirrel Nutkin by Beatrix Potter, a wonderful Victorian
course.
children's story whose moral is don't be annoying to adults or you'll get eaten alive. Seems fair. So there you have it. Do you have a favorite British animal? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, the lion. It's on your flag. Where is it? Guys, if this is your first time watching me, don't. I'm really just not. It's late watching a video. I'm much more professional, usually. Anyways, original link to the video, top the description. For some reason, I'm doing this at the end. Right below that, link to the Discord. Love to have you. Easier to interact with you. See your recommendations. That was a really good clap. Hope it got on audio. Love y'all. Good night. Or whenever you're watching this. See you next time. Bye. I missed the stop button. Bye.